Okay, Treasurer John Kennedy, welcome to Bayoubuzz Hangout.
Stephen?
How's it going?
Okay.
Good,
Okay.
good. You know, when I was teaching an internet law course and you were taking that for CLE,
I
you know,
remember.
I don't think we anticipated that one day you would be sitting at your computer and I'd be sitting at mine and we'd be having a conversation talking about the state of the economy in Louisiana.
I think you're absolutely right.
Isn't it
I think
amazing?
a lot of change has gone on since then.
Sure, absolutely. Well, let's talk about the change. Uh, right now, the budget actually, I mean, that's a big issue.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, from your viewpoint, where are we going? We're about $1 billion in a hole for the upcoming fiscal year. Am I correct?
Well, the administration has said it's $1 billion, and they're right, but a big chunk of that is the normal merit pay increases, inflation, the sort of things that never get approved in a budget.
Okay.
I think if you really take all that out, the actual deficit is somewhere in the neighborhood of 400 million, maybe 500 million.
Okay.
The big ticket item, of course, is Medicaid.
Sure.
The federal government gave us extra money for our Medicaid program after the storms. They took it back this summer,
Right.
and we didn't have a plan developed to deal with the shortage. We knew it was temporary, but frankly, we were caught a little bit flat-footed. And the governor has proposed some changes to our healthcare delivery system, at least the bare bones outline, to try to save some of that money.
Right.
Now, what will happen? What are the details? Is it a good plan or bad plan? Frankly, we don't have enough yet, Stephen, to be able to judge it. It's just a conceptual at this point.
Yeah, so like there's really a lot of uncertainties. Number one, we're talking about transforming, actually maybe revolutionizing the way that we do charity hospital system. That now is on the table, and I think the board of supervisors will be approving that this week. Am I correct?
Probably. This is. Let me give you just one
Sure.
point of view on this. In 2007, after the big charity hospital had flooded,
Sure.
and LSU wanted to build a new one, Ochsner Hospital in New Orleans, which operates 5 hospitals in New Orleans, one in Raceland, and I think one in Baton Rouge, said, look, you don't need to build a new hospital. You can do a public-private partnership with us and use our hospital as a teaching hospital. And the state turned them down, said it'll never work. So we built this $1.2 billion hospital.
Sure.
And the answer now seems to be to do a public-private partnership with Touro and Children's. Look, Children's and Touro Hospital are wonderful facilities, very well run, but frankly, if we had accepted Ochsner's invitation in 2007, when the administration and LSU said it would never work, we would have $1.2 billion to spend on community health clinics or something else in terms of health care. So we kind of come full circle here. And, I don't have enough detail in terms of the agreement with Children's and Touro to know whether this is a good or bad idea. I do know Children's and Touro are well-run institutions, and they probably can run the hospital better than the state could, but we're kind of right back to square one.
Sure. Now, as I understand that contract, those contracts have been, quote, leased without any type of public review offering, et cetera. Am I correct? Public bidding?
That's correct.
Yeah.
They were not bid out. We don't know what the details are. We don't know whether the business plan for LSU that it was relying on when it was going to run the hospital. The state was whether they're going to start over or keep the old business plan. We don't know what the lease payments are going to be. We don't know the length of the contract. We don't know whether the state is going to have to put up money to subsidize the contract. We have more unknowns than knowns. Now those details will be filled in, I'm sure, at some point.
It's got to be approved by the budget, the joint budget. Yeah.
But until you have the details, it's just hard to say this is a good deal or a bad deal.